Hey everyone, it's Mikey. Today is a really personal video for me. And it's taken me quite a while to be able to do this. A couple months ago, I was searching for gay artists for my Gay Pride Fest playlist. And I came across a public service announcement from Chris Salvatore. And he was talking about his hero. And it really touched me. So, for the PSA, I went to the website he was talking about, which is Gay American Heroes Foundation. It's a national memorial to celebrate their lives. And I read the website and I wanted to tell you about my hero. My hero is Ryan Keith Skipper. And as soon as I read Ryan's story, I was bawling. I literally went downstairs to Elliot and was just crying profusely. I was so moved by his story and so traumatized by reading what had happened to him. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to read this to you because I adopted Ryan. I sent money to help the Gay American Heroes, and I've actually even spoke with Ryan's mother, Pat Mulder. She's a wonderful woman, a courageous woman, a strong and brave woman, and you have my utmost sympathy, my deepest respects. I'm so sorry for your loss. Anyways, I'd like to tell you a story about a person who's very much like you, me, and most anyone. Most of the following story is good with a few flaws thrown in. We all have flaws. The person had a reasonably happy childhood, made friends easily, and was a social person. This person liked to talk and made it through school with the guidance and some very special teachers. By the age of 25, this person had a steady and enjoyable job and was valued by coworkers. This person finished up school, made good grades, and had a fresh start on a new career. A new car was bought, and life's first great adventure after school was on the horizon. This person created many wonderful relationships, had hundreds of friends, many of whom claimed this person to be my best friend. The person made the best of some difficult situations and was valued in a productive member of society and the community. Sounds like this person was like you and me, doesn't it? I told you some basics and some important parts of what makes a person's character special. I am proud to tell you that the person I speak about is Ryan Keith Skipper, and I'm glad that I have an opportunity to tell you that I am proud of him. Now I'm going to tell you some of the details about Ryan which should not have mattered, but did. Ryan was a young gay man. The fact alone was allegedly the reason for another man to plan and commit his brutal murder. His body was dumped on a dirt road. After murdering Ryan, they tried to sell his car. To me, that says hate. Horrendous hate. Lynn Mulder, Ryan Keith Skipper's stepfather, said that. Ryan Keith Skipper, a 25-year-old gay Florida man, was murdered March 14, 2007. According to news reports, Ryan was attacked in his car and stabbed 20 times, and his body was dumped on the side of a road. One of the young men accused of murder is reported as saying Ryan Skipper was messing with him, that Ryan Skipper was a homosexual, so he killed him. Ryan is described by many as having a heart of gold and was very good with children. Comments made by people who knew Ryan said that Ryan was a warm, kind, and sweet person. Messages of love and memories filled Ryan's MySpace page. Comments ranged from people who knew him best to those who met him briefly. I know you are missed by many people. You left a legacy of warmth, sweetness, and big-heartedness behind, wrote Joshua, 22. Ryan was a special person. He made a good impression on people, and he was enlarging his vision to make a better life for himself and his family and friends around him, and they took it away from him, said Nancy Machete, who knew Ryan for 6 months. Megan, 22, remembered being the new girl at school and how happy she was that Ryan helped ease her transition. You were one of the first to take me under your wing and make me feel like I belonged, she wrote. The guy with the heart of gold. Who would anyone ever feel anything but love for you? Why would anyone feel anything but love for you? You know it starts with you at home, at work, at church, and in the voting booth. Hold people responsible to be responsible and support those who are. Take prejudice and turn it into a learning opportunity. Be yourself and be of good character. Remember Ryan Skipper, how he touched people's lives, and try to do the same. Pat Mulder, Brian Keith Skipper's mom. That is one of the most tragic things in the world that I've heard of since Shepard. Since Matthew Shepard's murder, that was, real close to home here. I honestly think that I had met him in the bars, because he was from here in Colorado and had made his way up to Wyoming. In any event, Rainbow Scott is, you can close a little note for me here, because I donated a little bit more than what it takes to adopt, so he sent me another one. And this other hero is Michael Sandy. Michael was 28, and he also was murdered for being gay. It's tragic, it's horrible. Denise Sandy is his mother, and she's left to deal with the aftermath of this stuff. So, guys, this is, it's a heartfelt video, it's a sad video, but I hope that you guys do take a minute to go check out gayamericanheroes.org, I believe it is, or .com right there. And you can certainly adopt Ryan. You can adopt any of the gay people on there that have been murdered for being gay. There's so much more than you guys can possibly know. I really, really want to help Scott with this project, but at the time when I was originally donating and reading the website and going through and actually investigating how often this happens, it ripped my heart out, and I kind of went into a depression for a little while because I was shocked to see how often it happens. I mean, yes, Ryan's was a big thing in the news. I didn't see his personal story here in Colorado, but I obviously did see Matthew Shepard's, and there are so many more that happen every single day that we don't know about. So do me a favor, do Ryan a favor, do Matthew Shepard a favor, do Rainbow Scott a favor, who is a wonderful man who is taking this on and dealing with this on a day-by-day basis, something that I don't know that I can do. So, go donate if you can, $10, $20 to this Gay American Heroes Foundation for them to build a memorial for people that have been killed by hate crimes for being gay, for being who they are, because it's unacceptable. Thank you, guys.